Alright guys, we are going to get a reading in, and been trying to really listen to Spirit, and what I'm being told is to switch everything up. And to start doing pick cards. This is kind of something I didn't necessarily want to do at the beginning, because I just like being able to pull whatever, but I feel like this probably would be able to help more people in the long run and overall. So, and I've learned over the past few years to just listen to what I'm being told to do, because if I don't, I end up paying for it long term. And I don't know if this is something that you guys are going through, but I'm going to tell you to go ahead and learn from my experience. If you're being told to do something by Spirit and you keep pushing it off and it seems like it takes forever to get to where you're going, it's probably because you're doing what you're supposed to do, but you're kind of still just holding on just a little bit. And I don't know who's doing that. I don't know who's like not fully letting go of the past and ready to move forward, but that's what I'm getting here. But anyways, back to this. We're just going to see what's coming up. We're just going to do a quick reading. You'll pick one of these here, and I will go ahead and I will pull out the cards. And if it takes you from now until the time that I finish dealing with whatever, you got 1, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, which is the crystal deck. Alright, so you got heart, or crystal. Alright, so what I'll do is I will go ahead and just pass out the cards, see what's wanting to go where. All oracle cards in this will be read upright. And if I'm going to pull love, if you're not in a relationship, just look past that. Or if you are not interested in anyone or anything in that manner, just skip over that section. This is still a collective reading, not a one-on-one, so there'll still be parts that are meant for some and not for others. You just have to take it as it resonates. Ooh. Call 2, a lot is coming. I'm not sure how many they want me to pull. Did not mean to do that. How did that even happen? What the heck? I guess this person just gets, pile 2 just gets a whole lot extra. Hopefully they're not dealing with a whole lot extra. Their person's not. Man. If I have any cards I need to, I will clarify them with regular tarot. Okay, this one. Alright. with this. This. I'm just going to pull one of these. All right. Okay, here we go. Now, we will start with pile 1. Pile 1, your card is surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. This says, and all will work. Like, I think there's a misprint on my deck. But, so maybe there's something, maybe there's something like the word hour instead of out. Like, it's something that's a little off. I mean, you can easily get by it, as long as you just let it go. But are you gonna do that? Owl. Good advice from a wise person. I'm gonna tell you right now, the way this sounds is, I don't know if you're younger or you're just for the first time in like a real relationship, or you're finally coming together with someone that you really, really like, and I learned this, I heard this when I was real young, and I never had a hard time grasping this one, because I'm also headstrong, because I had a hard past, and I wanted to say what I wanted to say when I wanted to say it, and so it's kind of like I'm hearing, like, pick your battles. Is this small thing worth losing something? Trust, love, and friendship. I keep like seeing this little dragon. All right, there's someone in your life that you like to cuddle them, they like to cuddle you. I don't know. Masculine. You have a masculine energy who likes to cuddle you. I've never felt love like this. The depths of it can be so inspiring but overwhelming. Okay, so you could be butting heads with this masculine. You're both obviously headstrong. Get it? This could be a same-sex relationship. It does not have to be, this could also just be a straight-up power couple. This could be a power couple who are in the mindset of, I know what's right for me, I know right, I know what's best, and it's just like two people that are coming together, button heads, and I'm not seeing anything so far that can't be resolved. Like, I'm not even feeling it. Believe. Strange encounters. Okay, so whoever this is, something's gonna come up and someone's gonna kind of side-eye it, not sure if they can trust it, but literally the advice from Spirit is surrender to trust. And all right, here's the thing that I've learned in life. Everyone's always like, you just got to give in and trust, faith, or your faith begins where, or your, oh my gosh, what's the word? Your fears end where your faith begins. I don't really believe that saying, because the fear in the object is still going to be there, but the faith in the one who will make everything right is a completely different scenario. This person may not trust this person, they're not sure, but they do trust the divine. So it's like, you don't have, just because you have faith in the divine doesn't mean you're going to trust a human. Like, they're two different scenarios. Like, you're just, this person is just trusting that the divine, no matter what happens, will get them to where they want to go. And yeah, they're going to be scared, but that's what courage is, and that's what faith is. You can still be scared shitless, but still have faith in the one who you know is leading and guiding you. All right, so here we've got the Hermit and the Magician. So in other words, this person is confused. They don't know what to do. Maybe these small little fights are causing someone to, you know, examine themselves or someone that they're with a little bit more. This could be this could be one of the connections in your life that is meant to awaken you to who you truly are. You could be going through an awakening, or your person could. All right, I still keep being drawn to this. We'll just pull one of these for each one. What for pile one, please, Spirit? So this connection is an important one, and it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, it's one that's going to last forever. I mean, it could, because right here, you even have the owl here. Okay, your card is the owl. Owl messenger. You could be seeing owls, you know, you could be feeling like you're getting advice from spirit, whatever. Communication. Communications. A young woman casts an owl from a balcony. Holding a scroll between its claws, the bird flies into the sky with great speed, and its eyes firmly set on its destination. In our modern age, we receive many messages throughout our day. We no longer rely on just the mail carrier to deliver letters and documents, since we now have an array of electronic means for sending and receiving information. If you have drawn this card, it would seem that a message is headed in your direction. Is this information a confirmation you have been waiting on, or will it be a complete surprise? As well as personal greetings, letters, and journal correspondence, the card also suggests contracts or much-awaited test results. Although owl messengers can predict mail arriving on your doorstep, it can also encourage you to put pen to paper, so to speak. Have you got forms that need filling out and sending, or might a loved one appreciate a call or some kind of contact? A message could make their day. All right, so this is someone who I feel needs to just talk to their person. Like, this person, this could be like a tiny squabble, and it's something that Spirit's saying, you know, it's something that may right now feel like it's a big deal, but it's still something that is kind of trivial. It's not something that's kind of not important and won't be important in the long run. It's kind of like that saying, you know, how you pick your battles is, will this fight matter to you in 5 years down the road? If the answer is no, let it go. In other words, your person decided to get this pair of jeans that they like that you hate. You just don't like the color or something. I mean, it's something stupid, all right? It's just something like a stupid fight. You just don't like the color, or they painted the bedroom a color that you don't like, or they did a remodel on their closet, their personal closet. You know, it's something small, like something that you will see, but it's really not going to affect too much. You know what I'm saying? Now if it's something like cheating or something like that, that's different. But this is Spirit saying, you know, it's okay. I'm telling you, surrender and let it go. Like, give it time, and I'm going to show you, you know, you need to come and you need to communicate to this person, because this could just be someone sent a message and something auto-corrected wrong, and you got a message that you thought meant something, and it was a completely different meaning. And because you didn't talk about it, you didn't communicate. You have 2 owls here. I mean, 2 in one pile. I didn't even know there was that many owls. I mean, almost all these are new, but 2 owls. And here's the thing, these owls, they're white and they're like earth color. So in other words, these messages that are coming, they're going to be grounded and they're going to be innocent. And that's the main feeling Spirit is saying that you need to go to this person with. And it's one that is going forward. See her hand? It's facing towards the future, not towards the past. Spirit is saying, I want you to put your focus on the future, not on something that happened in the past. If something has happened in the past, there could just be things that have to be worked out, and you guys are just butting heads. If something did happen, one person is being told, you have to let this go. I need you to trust. Someone's being told, be still. Be still. All right. Now that's hard sometimes, but be still. All right. Pile 1, I hope this helps. Just find peace, all right? Pile 2, you got satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Okay, what we've got here. Someone was very, very bound to toxic patterns. This, that either you or your person could have a lot of childhood trauma, or just trauma that you have not healed from. It could even be as an adult, but it was like keeping you stuck. I don't know if it was stuck to people pleasing, or if it was stuck to codependency or something like that. But what I'm getting here is the need to break this in this cycle. See, there is a lesson to be learned from this. In other words, Spirit is saying you have a lesson you have to learn, and that's probably why this retrograde is going to help you, you know, because retrogrades are going to help you release things from the past and things that need to be let go of. Reflections and projections. Okay. Vanity and pride. All right, so what we've got, this toxicity that we were talking about, someone could project a lot of things onto their person. Because they're in the ego, and I don't know if this person is gonna want to run. Because it triggers them. A lot of times, when we have to learn a lesson, we will see it in another person. And I say this to a lot of people all the time. Watch and see what you get pissed off about. Like, and not like someone just cheating on you or something. That's always a form of inner self, and it has nothing to do with us. But what, like the little things that someone that piss us off someone's doing, we can usually find out, we can usually switch it around and see where it is that we are doing that thing in our life. It's kind of like, how a father and son will fight so much because they're so much alike. That's the only thing I can say. Maybe you are very much alike. Maybe you're both in your ego. And I have a cracked mirror here, so I don't know if this is a false twin. I don't know if this is a karmic. I don't know. Or it's just someone saw something in someone, and that's not who they really are. Yeah. Protection. Finding what's important. Spiritual love. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Someone's definitely wanting to make a new start, to go towards something. So it's kind of like if someone's wanting to take a leap of faith. And another toxic pattern that could be going on is someone could have had a fear of success. I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes people fear success because it would make them hold themselves accountable. They would be held accountable for something. It's kind of like when someone, what is it? When much is given, much is required. It's kind of like that. If this person succeeds in getting to where they want to go, their life is going to change. They're going to be expected. It's kind of like when you get married. This person could be, you or your person could be going through a fear of success, because if this relationship turns into engagement and turns into marriage, they have to level up and step up into the shoes of playing that role, and that might scare the shit out of this person, because there could be things of the past that they have not healed from. I just heard going deeper down the hall. Messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. Someone could really like animals. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. Okay, so someone here was, pile one was supposed to listen to someone's advice. This person is being told to listen to themselves. Maybe this person has always went to someone else for advice, and this is another lesson that this person is learning, is to trust themselves and to trust intuition. Changed in the night. You have changed quickly. This is someone who has went through a lot. Like they don't even see their self the same. Maybe no one sees this person the same. This person could have been highly toxic, and a lot of people could have seen them. And this card here, what I'm seeing, this person could have been a player and standing in their ego. And they just wanted to be free. They didn't want to settle down. But this person is finally in love. You or your person, someone here is finally in love, or they're feeling this love. And they want to actually take the chance on it. Like, they feel like maybe something will work, but they're scared. In other words, they're scared. As I was saying earlier, you know, you can be scared and still have trust, and you could be scared and still have faith in something. Faith in something higher than you. Not necessarily, you don't have to trust yourself, but you can trust the divine. Immortal flight. Yeah, she's even looking in this water. And seeing something that looks different. Deception. A fairy sits beside a pool, bathed in blue. She reaches out to the water and illuminates a skeleton beneath the surface. Calm and composed, you might think that she has good intention, but nothing could be further from the truth. The faint image of the skull can be glimpsed in her wings if you look carefully. The fairy is deadly. She is a symbol of both the seen and unseen. We can view only what she cares to show us. Her true intentions might be hidden. The skull, unrecognizable at first glance, represent what lies beneath. The motives of someone in your environment could be under question. Is a friend or colleague telling you something quite different from what they truly believe? Does your intuition suggest that you not trust a situation? If this card occurs in your reading, it could be a warning that deception is near or that someone is hiding something from you. This is a time to do a little research before making any big commitments. When in shadow, immortal flight can describe the unfaithful, the dishonest, or those intending to compromise or mislead you. Okay. So, in other words, pile 2, you are not supposed to trust someone else. Your person, your situation, you need to trust yourself. Because maybe the people on the outside can't see exactly what it is that you go through. It's kind of like saying if you're dating a narcissist. To the outside world, this narcissist is going to appear as like the funniest, coolest, most calm-headed, most logical person in the world, and to you, they're going to fucking treat you like a horrible, it's going to be a horrible nightmare. Excuse my language. It's going to be a horrible nightmare, and you're going to see this person for who they really are. But still in this, the message I'm still getting is you can have fear in something. You can go forward in something and it completely fall apart. You can walk away from something that is toxic and not leading you in the right path, and it scared the shit out of you to have this freedom, to maybe to successfully get fully out of this. But you can still trust that the divine has the path for you the way that you're supposed to go. All right. Pile 3. Wave light. Decisions flow the big picture. Could have an Aquarius moon. See the forest for the trees, especially with wave light. I could be saying that completely wrong. Big picture thinking is enhanced with this crystal, allowing you to see beyond details and gain a better grasp over the decisions you must make. Combining intuition with logic, it helps you look at both sides of a situation in order to make the best informed decision possible, clearing energy blockages in the body. It sustains flow and regulates circulation for a healthy body and deep soul level cleansing. Use this crystal during the new moon to amplify its powers. I keep hearing someone needs to focus on their health. September, you or someone in this story could be born in September, you could have met in September, or something is going to come off during Virgo season. Taurus, slowly but surely getting ahead, okay? Maybe in September, that's when you'll start seeing progress of things that are going on. All right, memories and nostalgia. I think what I'm getting here is that this person is looking back and they're seeing things from a bigger perspective. Like, it's kind of like hindsight is 2020. You know, we will always, unless it's someone that we just want to say we completely hate, when we look back, we're not going to focus on the bad. We're not going to remember the bad. We're going to remember the highlight reel, so to speak. Kind of like, the past is kind of like someone's Facebook feed, or that you only get to see the good stuff. Like, your mind doesn't want you to remember the bad. It tries to shut the bad out. But you will see the highlights when you look back on a past person. So I don't know if someone from the past is coming back. When I let myself go deeper in thought of you, I can feel my heart opening. A 6. This could be a soulmate connection. Or it's, again, a 6. Someone from the past. Okay. You have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So someone does not want to be stuck anymore. They don't want to be bound. They don't want to be stuck to something or someone. Like, they're actually trying to listen. I don't know if this person is in school, or they are learning, or they are spiritually awakening, or you are. Someone could be awakening to this connection, or awakening to how they feel about this connection. Maybe someone didn't realize that they had feelings, or they cared about this person so much. And if it is not a person, this could be like a hobby or something that you loved in the past is coming back in. And you're remembering why it is that you loved what it is that you loved. But the Spirit's just saying, just be careful. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. I feel like something is caught in my throat. Mercury retrograde. Just remember, if you're planning on doing something, you have to remember that there's always a good and a bad to everything. Which could be, because I can't speak and I feel tired as junk now. Whatever this is, it could I just heard singing or talking a lot. Maybe someone needs to talk, but they feel like they can't, or they haven't in a while. Or it's, you know, it's like maybe someone was in a band a long time ago and they want to do it again, and so they know their throat's going to be sore and they're going to be tired because they're going to be up all night, especially if they keep their job and they're going to have to do this on the side. It's something like that. It's like maybe someone does something after work. Like, to be able to do this hobby, they have to do it after work. So there's going to be good and there's going to be bad. So Spirit's saying, I want you to go after what lights your fire and makes you happy. But I need you to remember that there's going to be things that aren't going to be so perfect, but I need you to push through. Like, if I was dealing out regular cards, I would assume that the strength card would fall here. You could be a Leo, okay? You could be a Leo. Or you're dealing with one. I don't know. But there's something. I mean, Spirit's singing that song in my head. There's something there that wasn't there before. You know, for Beauty and the Beast, it's kind of like where the Belle sees the Beast in a different light. She starts to fall in love with him. You know, it's kind of like, I took you for granted. You took care of me and you protected me, and I took you for granted and I didn't see it before because I was focused on other things. But now when I look at you, I see something different. It lights something up in me. Whether that's another person or that is a hobby or something like that. Yeah. Let's see. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure. Okay, there's a misspell in this too. Pause before action, but change is coming. Okay. And inspiration, the 3. The 3 is the Empress. This could be a feminine energy who's seeing a masculine in a different light, like seeing who they are. On the flip side, a few of you, and this is not for all of you guys, if this person has ever lied, cheated, stole from you, betrayed you, backstabbed you, this is Spirit telling you you're remembering something wrong. You're remembering how you loved them, but you're not remembering what they did. Oh goodness. Serpent spell. That's serpent spell. Okay. The shadow self. And for others, you could have been the one who hurt this person. And this person is still there. And this person has loved you this whole time. And you're just now seeing it. You could have been the Medusa here. And this person could have still loved you through it. Now you're seeing this person in a different light. Seeing what all you put them through. Alright, let's see here. The shadow self. Medusa silvers. Oh my gosh. Medusa slivers towards us. Her hair, a tangle of snakes. Her arms are outstretched, commanding respect from all who come near. In Greek mythology, the cursed Medusa was punished by Athena for betraying her. She was sent to a faraway island and transformed physically so that no man would ever desire her. However, this did not stop Medusa from beckoning people to look in her direction. One glance from her hypnotic eyes would turn whoever looked at her to stone. There are many things in life that we would prefer to not acknowledge or look at closely. The slivering serpent banished to the recesses of our own mind represents those shadows within ourselves that we would prefer to stay hidden. It is important to remember that we all have a shadow self. It might manifest as jealousy, anger, laziness, or self-sabotaging beliefs that prevent you from attaining your dreams and having a healthier life. Yeah, there's the health thing again. So if you pick pile 3, please focus on your health. Maybe you need to step back and focus on your health and transform yourself, okay? Since we neither dismiss nor heal the dark serpent within us, it is advisable to get to know it. Facing your demons and accepting them can actually be a positive thing to do. Understanding why we become jealous or angry can uncover a path towards a more balanced way of living. All right. I did been listening to a lot of the motivational stuff recently, you know, because I'm trying to get back into trying to help the collective a little bit more now that I'm finally back to where I can. And I'm feeling that's coming up in my mind now. A lot of times our demons can be extinguished. I just heard extinguished. So just be careful and make sure that you don't have the ability to start a fire, okay, an actual fire. And if you have like a fireplace or something, or a gas stove or something that can catch on fire, just make sure you got a fire extinguisher in your house, okay? But a lot of our trauma has a root to it, you know, and how do we get to the root? Instead of, we can't always fix the symptoms. At some point or another, we have to go back and focus on the things of the past and find the root of the problem. And a lot of times we find that by asking why. You cheated on me. Why? You lied to me. Why? I overate and now I'm an extra 300 pounds. Why? The why is what you need to heal. It's not, even though it's great to heal the symptoms to make you feel better and to be able to move differently, you still want to find the root of the problem, find out what the root of the problem is, and heal that. Yeah, I ate so much and I gained 1,000 pounds, and it was because, why? Everyone was picking on you and you felt insecure and you felt like no one cared, and now you're emotional eating. You have to heal that within you. You ran off and you cheated. Why? A lot of times someone cheats not because the other person isn't good enough, but because they don't feel good enough, or they don't feel like they could be sustained, or they have put on someone else what they were supposed to take responsibility for themselves, aka the ability to make them happy, which is at the root of it, codependency. Codependency says you are responsible for my needs. No. That's toxic. That will keep you in the vibration of lack, and you will receive lack. Another person is never responsible for making you happy. Now, should your person want to make you happy? Yeah. If you're in a relationship and that person never tries to make you happy, or they never care about your feelings, that's one thing. But you still have to be able to be okay by yourself. I'm not saying you're not going to be whiny or needy here and there, or want to feel loved on and stuff. That's just the way relationships go. But to the point where I can't live, or I can't go on in my life if you're not with me, and if you're having a bad day, then it's going to ruin my bad day, because you are the one who is supposed to be happy and healthy. That shit is toxic. Well, I couldn't accomplish this goal because I needed you to fulfill my needs. No, you should never put that on anybody. That's too much for anyone. You have to take accountability for yourself, and that's the root. Not taking accountable, codependency, it's, the things like that. This person is being called to go back and find what the root of the problem is. It's kind of like, there's a commercial, I keep being drawn to it. Medusa was in it, and I think she ordered something from online, and something came in, and so then she could wear these glasses and go out in public, and she wouldn't kill she wouldn't kill everybody. Someone is just masking or putting, it's kind of like rose-colored glasses. They're putting these rose-colored glasses over, and they have the ability to go through life, but deep down, if they were to take these glasses off, they're still gonna turn every man to stone if they love them. In other words, this person, this feminine energy could turn these men that come to love her heartless. Hurt people, okay? This person has been hurt, and they need to heal that, because the reason why they keep paying trauma in their life is because they keep hurting everybody. So what is the root of that? Is they are hurt. They need to find what has hurt them so that they could open their heart again. And when they open their heart by self-love, it's only then will they be able to open up to someone else. If you can't love yourself, how do you expect someone else to? Kind of theory. But this person is going from you're the person that you're dealing with could have been a player at one time. Not saying it's while you guys were together. It could have been a long time ago. That's just what I'm getting with the Medusa as well. Maybe someone cheated and was banished or punished or whatever, or someone cheated on them and it turned them heartless. Maybe this person was destroyed by someone. The feminine energy could have been destroyed by a previous masculine, and now she's scared of all masculines, but she could be in the energy of a true soulmate or a twin flame or a divine counterpart. And this person of the past could have turned her heart to stone, or his. Take it as it resonates. It's just energy. And this person is starting to thaw the heart out, because now that she's healing and she's starting to open, she's starting to see what the love is that's around her that she may have not been able to see before, because she was closed off to herself and to how she feels because she was afraid. Remember, fear is a big motivator. A lot of times people are afraid of success. As I was saying earlier in one of the earlier, some people are afraid of success. Oh, no, it was this reading. What the heck am I thinking? Is all in this. It's from the memories card, This person is afraid something that happened in the past will happen again. I'm going to tell you right now that will cause a self-sabotaging thing. And a lot of times, if we keep thinking about it, that's the vibration that we will attract. So this is Spirit telling someone, yeah, bad things may have happened, but they were supposed to teach you who you are and what you deserve. Like, the person of the past wasn't the right person for you. And that's why they hurt you. It's not because you weren't good enough or you weren't kind enough, or it wasn't that you didn't do enough, too much or whatever. Maybe this person is learning a lesson of, or the other person is learning a lesson of, you've done too much for people because you wanted to keep them in your life. Like, it's in a codependency, which if this person was like Medusa and the other person was holding on, that could be codependency, fear of abandonment, things that needed to be healed. But them staying is going to help heal this other person, because them staying will prove to this Medusa that not everyone runs. Not everyone is a piece of shit. Not everyone wants their downfall. Not everyone is going to put them in third-party situations. Not everyone is going to be the snake. Because sometimes it's this person, this feminine energy, who acts in this snake-like manner, or has lots of snakes around them, and there's no way for them to get away from it. They're like, I don't know who to trust in this minefield of snakes. And this is, whoever this person is there in their energy, loving them, staying with them, even though this person should have ran. They stayed. I keep seeing this right here. This person could have hurt someone else really bad because they've been hurt. I'm seeing tears, and that's what it is. That's what the underlying is that hurt people. The healing that needs to be done going forward is of something in us, so that when I let myself go deeper into thoughts of you, I can feel my heart opening. Hearing the Beauty and the Beast song again, about how there's something there that wasn't there before. Yeah. Alright, pile 3. I hope this helps. Guys, if you guys like this video, please hit like and subscribe down below. It is free for you, and it'll just let you get notified when I do post the next video. Until then, as always, stay weird.